Hi there, welcome to the latest edition of, well, pretty much just ramblings from me, Bezza. I've been keeping myself busy with a concoction of Mad Max, drugs, and, well, a little game called Metal Gear Solid. But let's focus on Mad Max. This is an interesting game. It's kind of all about driving, but oddly, I find myself having the most fun on foot. Maybe it's because I can't really control the car very well. I don't really know. Driving pretty much just consists of harpooning, shooting these like rocket things or shotgun. It's not that fun if I'm honest. It's oddly restricted to roads as well, because if you go off-road you really slow down and, well, if you look there, I mean, look at all that space and there's only one tiny road. It's just really weird. And it's a massive world as well, so you do a lot of driving about. I get the realism of driving on sand, but if that was the case, give me a 4x4. Why do we have to drive a flipping muscle car? Or whatever it is. So, thankfully, at least the on foot is amazing and fun and the best gameplay ever, right? Not quite. Could just be my own abilities though. Let's try that again. The on-foot gameplay mainly consists of going to all these little bases and secret hideouts, basically collecting all the scrap and stuff, and occasionally we'll get into a fight. As you can see here, what a beautifully animated fighting system. I did just kill that guy, right? I don't know what it is. Most of the Warner games are really good with the combat and stuff. You've got Shadow of Mordor, that probably has the best variation of Arkham combat. You've got extra punch, Y to counter, etc. But it just doesn't work. You can press Y and it doesn't do it as you expect. I'm doing quite well in this fight, but I mean, look at that, you just keep getting hit and you don't necessarily counter. You're not the best fighter, and it can be really annoying. There's nothing more annoying than getting really far into a fight and then all these little puny enemies are just hitting you in the back. So thank God for Fury mode. Fury mode is basically, as it sounds, you go into a fury, all your punches hit harder, and if you kill people you get a bit of your health back. It's really useful when the enemies are just amazing against you because the controls don't seem to work that well. Or at least maybe I'm pressing Y at the wrong time. It sounds like I'm really hating on the game, but actually I just somehow find it fun. I don't find the driving fun on its own, I don't find the fighting fun on its own, I find it quite annoying, but as a game everything just melts together and I can't stop playing it. I've got to get all the bases. I've got to find that little bit of scrap so I can make the car a bit more fun. Maybe I can upgrade the wheels and maybe my car will go fast. Who knows? Perhaps it's some sadomasochistic need to feel like the underdog. Yeah, I can't really fight very well, but it's kind of fun fighting when you've got no health and, I don't know, killing people. You do occasionally get bits of brilliance in the fighting that redeem it so much. You don't care that most of the fight you've been being hit in the back. It's an odd feeling, it's hard to explain. You just need to give it a go and get past the kind of ugliness, because it can be quite beautiful. There's loads of objectives to complete on the vast map. Kind of feel myself compelled to complete them. They're very simple, you just pull down a tower or kill a sniper. So when you see just one more on the map you're like, oh well, it'll only take me 10 seconds to do that. And the same goes for collecting scrap. That's basically the currency in the game, used for upgrading your muscle car, which doesn't drive on sand very well. Anyway, traversing the map you'll come across many different kind of derelict or abandoned looking places. These definitely have some treasure in. You've just gotta find it. And yes, you will go in and you'll probably be ambushed by a few, I don't know, naked men. But the sense of discovery is just really, I don't know, well played out. Personally I would say try and like go in the options menu and take off like the map markers and stuff, and that way when you're just driving about and you come across a derelict ship, you're kind of compelled to explore it. It's just a shame then that the treasure you get, the scrap, it's not really worth it. This game gives so much on one hand and takes away equal amounts with the other. Sure, you can get project parts and stuff, and these are really good for advancing your stronghold and getting a firmer grip on the land, and you get regular amounts of scrap delivered when you're like playing the game every half hour, say. And yeah, you get about 500. So when you turn up to an abandoned place and only get 10 or 12 bits of scrap, you sort of just prioritise the places that give you project parts rather than finding that nice little oasis style random place you've just encountered and like being really rewarded for exploring it. This is why I think the game's real strength is in its variety. I mean, sure, it doesn't do anything best in class, but what it does, it has in spades. It's got driving. Yeah, it's not amazing. It's got fighting. Yeah, that's kind of weird. And there's places to explore which, well, kind of get disappointing. But if you're driving, then you fight, then you explore, you're just never bored. You don't do one thing for too long. You drive for a bit, you'll find a place, and then you'll have a little fight. Then you'll drive a bit, and etc, etc. Suppose it's an easy pun, but the game is really mad. It's a testament to the game. You can even play Metal Gear Solid. You can just pick up and play this for half hour. Have so much fun. I do think if I played a bit longer periods of time, I would get very bored and get annoyed with the fighting and stuff, but it always brings me back in. Just to finish, things that I'd like to see improved are more of kind of a focus on survival. You can just drink water and replenish your health, that's fine, but why have water so plentiful in this wasteland? If part of the searching, like for scrap in the derelict places and stuff, included scavenging for food and stuff to survive, I think it'd be a lot more rewarding experience. As it is, Mad Max is just... that pun again, it's mad. And it's a lot of fun. Buy it, shout at it, but fall in love with it.